Hello, done for you real estate intensive attendees. This is Brandon Grange and Bryson Bennett. We are currently sitting in the car in beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina. We are on site, so to speak. We are currently on the way to go check out a couple of our new developments that we have out in Salisbury, North Carolina. We're going to be showing you a couple of the areas that we're going to be going into, one of which is some new townhome developments that we're doing at the villages of Green Creek. Sorry, can't talk. Also Oakview Commons, which is our single family development that's out there. We also kind of wanted, as we're driving up here on Interstate 85, we thought it might be good to kind of take a look at some of the construction that's going on along the freeway out here.
Since we're driving about 20 miles in this orange barrel filled freeway, that's one thing about Charlotte, is there's construction everywhere, which I think is a good sign. Kind of annoying if you're stuck in it every day, but it'll be done at some point. They're widening this freeway, really kind of making this a connector freeway down to the metropolitan Charlotte area. So, it seems like about 15, 16 miles of this widening of the freeway and new bridges, and that's where we're at. We're stuck in it, going through Kannapolis and Concord and making our way up there. So Salisbury is kind of a bedroom community, just a little bit kind of northeast of Charlotte, and nice drive for a Wednesday morning, and sunny, 90 degrees outside, nice and humid. So just wanted to say hello from North Carolina. Okay, we'll be coming to you just a number of videos that we're going to be putting through, and hopefully we'll get some good information for you and help you feel better about one of our newest areas that we're in and what we're doing out there. So we'll be back very soon. And when we're out there, you'll see us, we're meeting our affiliate supplier for this area that supplies the product, kind of our boots on the ground guys. One of them was born and raised in this area, been here for decades. His partner kind of takes care of the financing side and locking up the deals. We're going to be meeting with the builders that are out on site that are actually building the homes. Of course, there's subcontractors, and so next time you'll see us, we'll probably be a noisy construction site, checking on things, making sure everything's moving along. But you'll probably see a few of our team members in some of the videos as well. So we'll catch you up on the next stop. Good afternoon, Done For You Real Estate. We are live from Salisbury. We just got to our Village Creek project. It's townhomes. As you can see, lots of action happening today. We've got houses that are getting finished up. Clients are going to be closing on here pretty quick. We've got renters coming in for projects that closed just a little bit ago. So lots of stuff happening. So walk down the road here. On the left here, you'll see our Done For You affiliate meeting with the builders. I think he's crunching him on schedule right now. Probably keeping things moving. All these houses to the left are actually rented out. Those ones just were completed a little bit ago. So this will be the next group of closings, inventory that is hitting the market and going to be for rent. Here on the right. As you know, we try to make real estate as predictable as possible. So you'll see there's not a lot of variation in the product. It's basically a duplex model, 2 units joined together, but they're single family, different owners on each side. So when the property manager goes for rent, there's different colors, different finishes. They're not exactly the same, but It's a very predictable product. We know what it's going to rent for, and there's probably about 20 or so in here that have been rented already, that have been completed over the last year, and we probably have about 20 or 25 to go. So we're probably halfway through with where the stage it's at right now. The market's received it really well. They've rented really well, and as you can see, we got people working, people going. So literally on that side of the street, you've got renters that have moved in that are probably sick of the construction, and on this other side of the street, you got product getting done. A little bit of a background on this actual subdivision is it was built right in the peak of the last boom of real estate. So 2008, I think, is when it got done. The original developer put in 4 units that are these single-story ones over here. You see the roof's a little bit more worn on them. They're 6 years old, and put those ones in, and then went belly up like a lot of developers back in the peak. So our affiliate here, the guy in the black shirt down there, is named Lindsay, and his partner Kevin picked up the remaining lots. The infrastructure was in, the roads were in, the utilities were in, which made it a great buy. So we partner with them, and we come in with the clients, and they are our boots on the ground here that are delivering the product, make sure it's on time. Finishes are what we agreed upon. Property manager's expectations are met for the rent level that we're trying to achieve. So you kind of got the whole team in action. You got builders, you got our supplier, our affiliate, you've got plumbers, landscapers, kind of everybody here today. So welcome to Village Creek. So we're going to walk into one of the finished units. This is across the street from the ones that our Done For You clients are about to close on. So just kind of show you what the finished product looks like. So landscaping in the front is included. Pretty well anything you're going to need to rent the home out is included. They're doing a little touch up on it right now, but the grass, the sod in the front. I think they do grass seed in the back, which in this climate is all you need to do. So everything you're looking at is included. There's nothing that's extra. There won't be any surprises as you're renting it out that, we got to plant a tree for the HOA in the front or anything like that. It's all ready to go. So these are nice basic units, 1,400 square feet. I think they're right around 1,400 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They've got the single car garage. Very typical for this market. The product has been performing well. We've got units in here that the property management group has rented out. So they almost treat it like an apartment complex where there's several units that are available. This is the only one that has not rented out, and it was just closed on recently. So out of I think there's 25 properties in here, we only have one right now that's not rented out, and that's just because it's new. So you can come on in and see the finishes. Again, you've got the blinds you need, that the property manager needs, I should say, to be able to rent it out. That's one thing that's overlooked quite often in rental real estate is those small details like that. Kind of the wood plank flooring that is popular right now. Kitchen has granite, a little bit of an upgraded cabinet. It's a nice finish. Look out back. So these were just literally finished, maybe a month ago. This was the last unit in this phase. So you're looking at grass that was just planted recently. With Charlotte, you get enough rain and moisture that you don't really have to water anything.
So you can kind of tell the difference there in that one where it's been seeded, and this hasn't quite yet.
Yeah, that was maybe done a couple weeks earlier than this one. So,
Right.
You know, you've got a nice little patio that we're standing on here, a little privacy fence between the neighbors. Come back in. Little coat closet. This will go to the garage. Not much there, just basic garage.
All right, can't find a light switch.
And a half bath on the main. Pantry with shelving here. And let's go upstairs.
Take another shot of the kitchen.
Yeah, the one thing you'll notice, stainless steel appliances. Again, this is, the finishes are really determined by the property manager who needs to rent it out. So, you know, maybe black appliances and a Formica countertop could have been acceptable, but that might not get the rent that we need to achieve. So, you know, you've got a stainless package with the granite undermount sink. It's what the renters expect for $11.50 a month. Stairs. We've got a nice sized laundry up here, which is nice. The laundry's not in the garage or some other place. It's up here with the bedrooms. Go to the master first.
So there's a shot up the stairs into the master bedroom.
And lots of activity out the window across the street. You just walk in there. It's the master suite, ensuite bathroom. So you got a full bath in here. Double sink, walk-in closet, shower with a bench.
Just the walk-in.
So, lots of hanging room to put a dresser. You've got an extra linen closet there. You know, but decent finishes. You know, you notice two-tone paint. You know, notice the light bar above the mirror. You know, it's not the cheapest stuff. And Brandon, you can just kind of walk them through the other two bedrooms. Just kind of basic bedrooms. You know, the closet will have a shelf, kind of all those little things that you might run into renting out that property manager needs that don't get included because there's a volume here with done for you clients, so we're able to address all those things up front. In the bathroom for the two bedrooms and the second one.
Bedroom number 3. So again, it looks definitely like the builder used, you know, pretty neutral colors like we do in a lot of our other markets, you know, that usually rent well with, obviously, as Bryson was talking about, a lot of feedback from the property manager in terms of what, you know, what rents, what doesn't, what works best, what doesn't.
And what you'll notice is it'll be the same paint color in every unit. So when a tenant moves out in a year and a half, 2 years from now, you're not trying to search what paint matches and hey, that one didn't touch up very well. Property manager knows same paint colors, and they use the same carpet. The interiors are all going to look very, very similar, just small deviations. But the exteriors, some will have brick, some will have the siding, some will have a little different porch setup. They make the exteriors look kind of unique, so it doesn't look like the same house over and over, even though the floor plans are very similar. They'll flip-flop stuff on the exterior, but interior you want to make very easy on the tenant turnover, so they'll all be very, very similar to this. So I think that kind of gives you a good quick tour of the finishes inside. We'll go back outside here and kind of show what the future plans are. But yeah, here's one of the units. Nice little.
Okay, here we are coming into Oakview Commons. We just left the townhomes at the villages of Greens Creek, and now these are where our single family homes are going to be. And so this part is the older part of the development that was developed a few years back. Kind of see some of the amenities the HOA has. Nice big lots, geese in flight, nice little pond that's there, but you can kind of see how well established, the neighborhood is. I mean, very few, if any, rentals in this part of the development. This is all, generally primary homeowners that are here. Nice cul-de-sac. Bryson's about to hit a squirrel. He got away. And what do we think the pricing on some of these homes are, Bryson? Did you take a peek?
Yeah, I mean, if you just pull up Zillow, there's stuff in the mid and mid 200s. This one here on the right's a little bit smaller than the average. You got some there at the entrance that are 3,000 square feet. This one here on the right's a little bit bigger. You can see a lot of architecture, a lot of character in the front, and then we come back here to the last phase, and this is where we're going to be focusing. We've got some common areas here and some lots that haven't been cleared yet. So we come back here. Again, these houses, these ones to the left here, all built within the last couple of years. A lot of character. Nice product. So now we're coming up to our lots, or the lots that are kind of reserved for done-for-you clients. So here on the right, as we turn on this road, basically both sides of the street are done-for-you reserved lots. You can see the houses that have been started that are our clients, and we'll probably hop out of the car here in a second and give a better tour, but we can drive down.
All right, so we are now kind of in the main part of Oakview Commons, where most of our clients are going to be buying houses. We kind of got a good view of the entrance into the development just a minute ago, but now this is where the houses are actually going to be. So you can see we've got a few of the houses that are kind of coming out of the ground already out there. This is where the majority of the lots are going to be that the clients are going to be picking up. We've got a couple on this side of the street. You can kind of see some of the fill that's in and some of the clearing that they've had to do. A lot of trees out here, so it's not like building in Utah with a lot of these trees. So a lot of the fills over on this side, they're having to fill in a lot of the lots over here. So these are where a number of the lots, basically starting about here and going back this way, most of the clients' houses are going to be on this side of the street. We do have a few that are on this side. These are the first three that are coming out. So I don't know if you can even kind of go up a little bit higher and maybe see into those lots a little bit. So these are going to be a number of the client lots on both sides. It's hot, by the way. We're sweating. It's like 90. A lot of humidity and humility.
The guy from Utah says it's hot. The guy from Phoenix says it feels pretty nice.
This is straight southern sweat right here. So anyways, this is, like I said, we've got eight houses that have been earmarked for our clients in this development. Like I said, the first 3 that are coming out of the ground right here, you can see 2 of them. We're going to go ahead and take a walk on inside these houses. There's a lot of the framing that's done, and we'll kind of have Bryson talk about kind of what we're seeing as we're walking through it a little bit, but we at least kind of wanted to give you a feel for how the development is shaping up. So these will all be our houses kind of going back this way. There's quite a bit more that'll be coming in around the court as well. Some of those are our lots also, of this first 8.
This is a cul-de-sac at the end. It's just
right.
a turnaround.
It's kind of hard to see, but that all the way around will be cleared out and will be going to our clients. I don't know even how we get.
Yeah, here's
cut in.
the ones that are framed. And you've got the last one kind of coming out of the ground here. So this is the first group. These are all done for you clients. So we got a little construction noise, lots of activity here, but we're gonna see if we can walk through it quick.
If you want to switch over, Bryce, I'll take it.
Walking in. Not sure if this one has
I'm gonna have switch off and let Bryson kind of talk about what we're looking at this phase of construction on this house.
All right, the guys are at lunch here, so perfect timing. So you got a 2-story model. It's got a 2-car garage. Nice little floor plan. We're in the living room right here, off the entry. It's got a half bath. It's got a kitchen back here. Kind of a living room, a dining. This is the kitchen. Have a little patio, backyard. We'll go upstairs. Looks like they're about ready to put in windows and doors on this one. They're doing the plumbing. So upstairs is actually nice and roomy. You kind of got a little loft area here. And then to the right is 1 bedroom. You've got the laundry. You've got the bathroom. The other bedroom and the other bedroom. So these are 4-bedroom units. 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. So these 3 bedrooms share that bath, and then come back to the master. Nice roomy master bath and walk-in closet, I think, are what's going to rent these out. You come in here, it's kind of hard to see, but nice big bathroom, double sink, and then the closet's about as big as the bedroom. Probably a 140, 150 square foot closet. And come take a look. You can kind of see the neighborhood and the other houses that are finished in the first phase. You can kind of have a good view. Lots of trees in Charlotte, so nice and secluded.
Good sized backyards as well.
So that's the house. Again, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath on this one, a little bit bigger than our other project. Houses in here are a little bit bigger. There's CC&Rs and HOA requirements for the finishes and the size.
And we're going to walk over here just so you can get a little bit better view at some of the other lots that our houses will be going on.
I think there's 4 more on this side of the street to those trees, and then another 6, I think, on that side where that dump truck is and where they've been clearing. And then we've got some that wrap down around the cul-de-sac. And this will finish off this subdivision. This is the last phase. Similar story as the other project we were at, where built kind of in the peak on the prime of the bubble, and our affiliate was able to pick up the lots at a discounted price. They needed some work, needed to be cleared, had to move some dirt, clean them up, and get them ready for our clients.
So Bryson, what'll that do to the value? And we're going to talk. We've already talked about this a little bit, but why did those other houses that are already here? How does that help our clients with these newer houses?
You know, in this, you know, every project is unique, but in this particular one, you noticed how nice the houses were coming in on the last video, and the pricing for those is a lot higher than what we're building. So there's kind of a saying in real estate, it's always better to be the cheapest house in the neighborhood and not the most expensive. So this will be a nice complement. We'll be able to tag team off that real estate that's already there. It's appreciated, it's established, but it's only a couple years old, and really kind of solidify our values back here. You know, it's likely that homeowners will have, our clients will have equity in the projects as they purchase them from day one. So it's a nice little Oak View. It's a nice setting, beautiful area, kind of in the Salisbury area, probably about 10 or 15 minutes from the other one. And some
big bugs.
Big bugs in Charlotte flying around Brandon as he's trying to video. So
cool.
Anyway, sign out.
Oh, we're going. Go.
All right, so here we're on the other house next to the one we just walked through. Got HVAC guys, we got framers, plumbers, and then this one's getting framed. How our affiliate has organized it with the builder is to kind of build them in groups, so you know you got 3 or 4 going on at once, kind of maximize the efficiency that way, keep costs down. Really controlling construction costs is key in these projects, because nobody likes to pay more than they thought for the house. So anyway, here's some workers and stuff happening. We'll walk into this one quick. A little bit ahead of the other one. You got the plumbing in on this one, the rough plumbing going in. You've got HVAC happening, the wiring gonna start next. So see the stairwell's a little bit more built out on this one. You should come upstairs quick. Guys working in the master bath over there. Starting with the ductwork over there. Gives you a little idea of something in progress, and crews here every day pushing the schedule. All right, so one question we always get it done for you is what's next? What's coming up next? What's in the future? What does Charlotte look like in 6 months from now, a year from now? So I thought we'd give you a little taste of that. So we are at a future development. They just started moving some dirt on this one. It's a busted townhome subdivision. This one's actually in Charlotte, not far from downtown, kind of in an area that is seeing some growth and kind of some infill projects. I wouldn't really call it an urban project, but definitely closer to downtown Charlotte, and a lot of workforce type housing going in right here. So anyway, you can see them clearing the lots. You can see the streets kind of curb is in. There's gonna be quite a few units here. I think there's gonna be like 90 units. I don't know that they'll all be rentals, but this is one that our affiliate just broke ground on, and probably coming out of the ground on the vertical improvements, meaning the actual townhomes, the product for our clients, probably in November. So you wonder what's coming up? Here it is. Not much to look at yet, but give it a few months and it'll be ready.
We are back. This is, we wanted to give you another view at a upcoming development that we're considering right now. We're now in the town of Gastonia, which is, and I am hanging out the sunroof, so hopefully you're not getting a lot of wind noise, but we are coming up on a new development that we're considering in Gastonia. We're about about 20 minutes straight west of downtown Charlotte. Really nice location. You know, we also kind of wanted to give you guys a feel for what it is that, you know, we do as an acquisitions team, Bryson and myself. You know, part of the benefit of working with Done For You Real Estate is we do this for you. I mean, we're here, we're analyzing these deals, coming out into the markets. I mean, here you can see this is just a, you know, older development that just never quite came out of the ground. It does have some, you know, utilities in, and the road obviously is here, and you know, sidewalk, or excuse me, curbs are in place. But you know, really wanted to kind of give you a feel for what it is that we do, literally coming out and taking a look at lots like this and analyzing them, crunching numbers, working with local builders and developers in the areas to try to get the kind of deals that really make sense and pencil out well for our clients. And this is a good example of what we do. So we're out here looking at this land right now, and this is a potential new market, or potential new development in the Charlotte market that we're looking at, and it's looking pretty good. So these are some older houses that were done early on, still in really good shape. They're obviously really well taken care of, and looks good. And then the rest of it would be kind of all that area that we just drove through. So just kind of wanted to give you a pick at the next thing that might be coming up, and it's looking good.